What's up, everyone? It's Joel from the Fun Pimps, and I'm here to show you guys some new features today regarding the weapon system. So first off, we've kind of made the ability to reload weapons faster. So let's say you've got a shotgun here, and here's the standard reload speed you guys are used to. What we're going to do is, add a perk that you can get, through the skill system. And let's say, it lets you reload guns twice as fast. Let's see. I have this new reload XML feature I just used. It's a little keyboard shortcut. You can reload XML at runtime, which is awesome. So now let's reload this gun. Boom! Twice as fast. Or let's say, you broke your arm. Might do a broken arm buff coming up in the future. You get shot in the arm. Now you reload this. Oops, I didn't reload the XML. And then you would your reload would be really slow like this because you've got a broken arm. We've also broken all the sounds into single sounds that are tagged when the animation is played. So it's all animation driven. The sounds are, rather than one long canned reload sound. Now that it's broken apart, you can play the animation at any speed you want. So it's really cool. Next up, I want to show you guys the new animations. So we've got a power attack. So you got your regular attack like you guys have always had, where you left click like this. And it does a little damage, but if you right click, it'll use more stamina. It might not currently because it's not tuned in yet, but it's working. So if you right click, it plays a different animation. And it takes a bigger chunk of their health away if I can hit the thing. There we go. And then we're planning on all the critical hits being moved to the power attack, which should be right click on the mouse. So, and then to show you guys some of the animation stuff in third person, we've improved all the melee attacks. So here's your regular attack. This guy looks like a badass. I'm coming to get you. Then your power attack is he puts his whole body into it more. And he plays kind of a grunt sound when he swings. So that's going to be pretty cool. Allow you to have a lot more diverse combat. You're going to use more stamina doing the power attacks, but you're going to inflict way more damage, and you can maybe put yourself at risk by using too much stamina from doing too many successive power attacks in a row. So yeah, pretty cool. Last up, we've got arrows that now stick to their targets. So you can see where the arrow hit the guy. Should be pretty awesome. It's gonna, just those little things, they all add up and add some immersion. Wow, that guy's twitching over there. Look, a twitcher. Watch a little Dawn of the Dead. That was always one of my favorite lines from that movie. I seen that the other day. Another biker here. Right in the butt. Isn't that awesome? Get to see where you hit him. Oops. The sun was in my eye. Likely excuse, right? So we now have arrows that stick to their targets. I don't know if they stick to the world or not. No, that'd be awesome if they stuck to the world and you could retrieve them, wouldn't it? one thing at a time. This is the first step. So the last thing I wanted to kind of share with you guys was some of the new work we're doing towards terrain generation. This is just a test map, nothing to get too excited about, but nevertheless, it's kind of fun. Just driving around, I'll just cruise around while I'm talking to you guys about it. But this was just imported from a terrain creator. I don't know, I think it was Gaia or something like that. But you know, it's kind of neat just looking at something else besides, you know, random gen and the one height map generated world that we've got. There's some really great terrain editing tools out there, and we're going to be able to use those pretty soon in our world creation. So, you know, we'll be able to make improvements to our existing tools, and more important, you know, we want to start, you know, we want to be working on some DLCs and other projects pretty soon, and we're exploring all kinds of different, you know, terrain editing techniques for that. So anyway, yeah, this is just a 10-second map that was generated, but nevertheless, it's still kind of neat cruising around in a, just to show you guys, you know, some different landscapes that are possible with the engine. And this is just tip of the iceberg. I've got some other stuff I could show you that it's pretty mind-blowing, but I'm gonna wait a little bit for a few more things because, you know, it'll just ruin the effect. But anyway, the other thing is this is a shot of Navisgain with splat maps, and that's kind of a new terrain shader function that we're using. And what it does is, you can see, it gives the mountains some more natural erosion look, and you know, you can see how the snow is settled into the grooves and all that, and it just looks way cooler. It'll get rid of all the jaggies that we have on our roads. I don't think it's implemented here, but once it's done, maybe it is. I don't know. Those look pretty good, but you will never see the little squares zigzag on the where the roads and the gravel are anymore once we get this up and running. So this is just a test shot that you know, Chris sent me. I haven't really got to see it firsthand with my own eyes, just a screenshot. And also, you can tell we have distant trees, which is really good. You know, really helps add to the immersion. So, you know, Alpha 17 will have distant trees and distant POIs and all that, you know, and a much improved terrain. And, you know, there's some really cool stuff we're working on. We'll talk more about that later. So anyway, thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Excuse me. Like and subscribe, and we will see you soon.